Don't wear that. Hide it now. Put it away. Come on, nothing valuable can be left out. Shu-chung, have you been gambling? No. My mom, my brother, and his fiancé are already at the complex entrance. They're just visiting. Do you really have to act like we're hiding from burglars? They're not here to visit. Then what do they want? Mom said Joe Kai needed a wedding car. Now all three of them show up out of nowhere. You think they're up to anything good? Honey, put this on. Whatever I say in there, don't expose me. Where's the massage chair? It was right here in your last video. Jo-jung, where's the floor cleaner? Why does this place smell like old furniture? Is it even livable? The company ran into trouble. I sold everything I could. This is still here. How dare you lie to me? It belongs to the landlord. I couldn't sell it. Right. The landlord left all this furniture. Give me the keys to your Mercedes van. What do you need my car for? Your brother's getting married next month. That van belongs to Joe Kai from now on. Weren't you only borrowing it for a few days as the wedding car? Borrow it? Just transfer the title. It's only worth a little over $1 million, not $10 million. Mom, I can't give you the car. You can't bear to give it to your own brother? The bank is about to repossess it. Joe Kai! Didn't you say the car was paid off? How was I supposed to know he used it as collateral later? You knew your brother was getting married, and you still put the car up as collateral. The car is Joe Jung's. Why should everything he does revolve around Joe Kai? Because he's the older brother. The eldest brother is like a father. The eldest brother is like a father. That means he should take care of his little brother. Fine, forget the title transfer. Jo-jung, just give me 200 grand. I'll buy a new car myself. I don't have 200 grand. I don't even have 20. I don't believe you. Open your banking app and show me. All our living expenses are in this account. There's only 862 left. You didn't set up an empty account just to fool us, did you? Is this really what you eat? We've been eating plain noodles every day lately. We can't even pay the maintenance fee. Water, electricity, maintenance. Why are all these bills overdue? If you really want the car, there might still be a way. What way? Tell me. As long as the bank doesn't take the car, I'll transfer it to Joe Kai immediately. Where would I get 50 grand? We need our money for the wedding. We can't touch a dime. You're the older brother. How can you ask your little brother for money when you're in trouble? Didn't you just say we're family? I've been traveling all day. I'm tired. Joe Kai and I are taking the master bedroom tonight. If you take the master bedroom, where are we supposed to sleep? In the study. This bed is nice. My back is bad, so I'm sleeping here tonight. Mom, you can take our room, but why does Joe Kai have to sleep in here too? He'll sleep on the floor. Why sleep on the floor? I'll sleep on the edge. Squeezing in won't kill anyone. This is my room with Jo-jung. Get out. Let them stay. Jo-jung, how much longer are you going to put up with this? This is my home, not theirs to take whenever they want. I'm not giving in. I need them to believe we're completely broke. They can't even get the car. Why are they still here? I'm afraid the car isn't all they're after. His bank account is empty, and so is the fridge. He has no money, but that woman Su-ning won't be easy to deal with. No matter how tough she is, she's still an outsider. What if we really can't squeeze any money out of him? He may not have money, but he has a house. But he said this place is rented. You believe everything he says? He sold all the furniture, but not a house this big? What if the deed is in his wife's name? She married your brother. What's hers belongs to the Joe family. If we can't get the car, we'll use this house for your wedding. They're really after my house. Now, do you believe me? Keep looking tomorrow. I don't believe he hasn't hidden a single cent. Jo-jung used to make so much money. How did he get this broke after getting married? Did you secretly send all his money to your family? What does his company's trouble have to do with my family? If you're hiding money, use it to help Joe Kai pay for the wedding. We're all family. Why should my money pay for Joe Kai's wedding? Because you married into the Joe family. Your money is the Joe family's money. Mom, if we're family, lend me 30 grand for the rent. No one touches my retirement money. Then lend me 10 grand. I need all my money for the wedding. I barely have anything. I'm an outsider, so don't ask me for money. When you want my dowry, I'm family. The second I ask you for a dime, I'm an outsider. Jo-jung, my phone died and Zixi blocked me on WeChat again. Let me use yours to make a call. Here, the lock screen password is Su-ning's birthday. Why did it lock now? Jo-jung, I entered the wrong password and accidentally locked your payment app. That's great. I locked your payment app and you're happy? The loan payment was coming out tomorrow morning. You just saved the last 850 we have for food next month. You entered the wrong password 4 times on purpose? He stole my allowance as a kid. Now he snoops through my bank balance. He hasn't changed at all. There's no money in the bank account either. We'll go to his company tomorrow. I want to see if he's really broke or just pretending. Mr. Zhou, are you really going to pretend to be a warehouse worker? My mom and Joe Kai will definitely come snooping. Anyone who sees me today can only call me Jo-jung. I'll notify the staff right away. Don't tell too many people. Someone might slip. Just tell the veteran workers at the entrance and loading area. What if they suddenly barge in? Then yell at me right in front of them. The harsher you are, the more they'll believe it. That guy carrying boxes really is my brother. I'd recognize him even if he were ashes. Shujing, are you blind? You put this shipment in the wrong place again. Sorry, I'll move it right now. You mess up 3 times a day. Make one more mistake and you won't get paid today. Please don't dock my pay. My family needs that money for food. You used to be such a big shot, now you're hauling boxes for someone else. My company failed. I couldn't find any other work. You may have no shame, but I do. Standing here makes the whole Joe family look bad. Jojung, how did you end up as a loader? Why didn't you tell me? Zixi still thinks our family owns a company. I never told you to say that. Jokai, didn't you say your brother had just stepped back from management? I only said that so you wouldn't worry. Mr. Zhou, about that shipment this afternoon. Mr. Zhou, you've got the wrong guy. Sorry, I'm looking for Supervisor Joe in the warehouse. What did he just call you? There's a supervisor named Joe in the warehouse. He was looking right at you. Believe whatever you want. I'm losing pay over misplaced cargo. I don't have time for your interrogation. He's fallen this far. There's nothing else to see. Let's go. Mom, wait. The bank never repossessed this car. It's still being driven. The body is spotless and the tires are new. This doesn't look like a car that's about to be repossessed. The car belongs to the company now. I only get to drive it when I pick up clients. Then let me borrow it for 3 days around the wedding. Just 3 days. That's not up to me. I don't even care whether the car is really yours anymore. Just don't tell me there's a problem with the house too. What house? The one you live in. Joe Kai said it would become our marital home once we got married. I never said that. It's 1,808 square feet and fully paid off. My brother is only staying there temporarily. He'll move out after I get married. You used my home to deceive her. I just wanted Zixi's parents to feel secure. We're brothers. What's wrong with letting me use it for the wedding? Use it? In your video, you said he was giving it to you. Enough. Now that everything's out in the open, move out and let Joe Kai get married first. Absolutely not. Did I ask you? The house is my premarital property. You married Joe Zheng, so the house belongs to the Joe family. Tell me the truth. Is that house actually yours? Not yet, but it will be before the wedding. My parents are coming to inspect it in 3 days. If there's no deed, I'm not marrying you. Shojung, you can't just stand there and watch my marriage fall apart. Why should my wife pay for your marriage with her house? The Tang family will be here in 3 days. I need a straight answer today. The house isn't mine. I have no right to give it away. Are you two trying to make me drop dead? Mom, what's wrong? Your father died young. I've never asked you for anything. If I can see your brother married with a home and a car, I can die in peace. Are you really going to let Mom die over a house? Mom, don't be afraid. I'm calling an ambulance. That van could sell used for over $1 million. Forget giving it to Joe Kai. We'll sell it all for your treatment. Joe Jing, it's an old condition. Mom doesn't need that much treatment. No. Mom's life comes first. We have an elderly woman with chest pain and trouble breathing. Send an ambulance immediately. No need, I'm feeling much better. No. An EKG, echocardiogram, coronary tests, and hospitalization if needed. Don't skip anything. Why waste all that money? It's not a waste. Even if we cancel the wedding, I'm saving your life first. The ambulance is almost here. Let's go downstairs. I'm not going. You could barely breathe a moment ago. I was faking it. I made it all up. Mom, you faked being sick? So now you'll even use your own life to force your son to give away a house and car. I just wanted to see if he still cared about his mother. Well, I found out too. Found out what? You put on a life or death act, not so I'd save you, but so I'd support Joe Kai. Joe Kai, you said the car was the first time you'd ever asked your brother for help. Was that true? Of course it was. Since we're talking about money, let's take a look. Because every time you take money, we're family. When it's time to pay it back, you disappear. 3 years ago, Joe Kai graduated. Joe Jung paid $13,000 for his deposit and rent. 2 years ago, Joe Jung paid $18,000 for his new phone. Last year, Joe Kai hid in the bathroom when the birthday dinner bill came, so Joe Jung transferred $8,200. Last May, your flights and hotel cost $24,000. The Valentine's bracelet was $16,000, and your birthday purse was $32,000. Joe Jung paid for all of it.
Sixi, I only wanted to give you a good life.
So giving me a good life means lying to me nonstop. A man needs to save face. Stop making a big deal out of a few little things. There's more. Last year, I needed emergency surgery. Joe Jung had just paid Mom's hospital bill, so he called Joe Kai for $1,000. You were partying at a KTV and claimed you didn't have a cent. The house, the car, the gifts. How many more of your stories are lies? The marital home is real. Once my brother signs it over, it'll be real. My parents are coming in 3 days. I want to see the deed myself. Don't worry, the house will definitely be yours. $388,000 in cash, plus a refrigerator, TV, air conditioner, mattress, and dining table. Our Tang family can provide all of it. But the marital home must be real and mortgage-free, and Joe Kai's name must be on the deed. My brother bought the house years ago. He's only staying there for now. The transfer is already underway. Without the deed, all those promises mean nothing. We're about to be family. You don't think brothers would lie to each other, do you? Because they're brothers, everything needs to be made clear. I'll inspect the house in 3 days. At the wedding, his brother and sister-in-law must personally confirm they're giving you the house. My brother will never sign, and my sister-in-law definitely won't. Suning is an outsider. If your brother agrees, she can't stop him. Once the house is transferred, the Tang family will give you a 388,000 yuan dowry and all the appliances. With that money, your brother will be set. So you want to trade my wife's house for Zhou Kai's money? We're all family. What difference does it make whose house it is? The difference is that my name is on the deed. Please, big brother, I'm only asking you this once. Every time you say it's the last time, it turns into the start of the next time. If your father were alive, he'd never stand by while your brother couldn't afford a home to get married. Dad left this when he started his business. Before he died, he held my hand and made me promise to take care of Mom and Zhou Kai. Is that why you've never been able to say no all these years? I thought giving in one more time would mean one less fight. I paid Zhou Kai's debts and supported him when he was unemployed. Whenever Mom cried, I gave in. Now they're living in my house and planning to throw us out. I thought refusing them meant betraying Dad. He asked you to care for your family, not let them destroy yours. Zhouzheng, we can fulfill our responsibilities, but we can't keep feeding someone else's greed. I'm not backing down this time. What if we can't get the deed? Get the keys first. Once we decorate it as the marital home and the Tang family sees it, your brother won't dare back out in front of everyone. His spare key is in his pocket. Are you sure this house will really be transferred? My older son always obeys me. He won't dare refuse. This will be our room. The dresser goes here and the crib goes over there. Don't touch the photo yet. Until the house is settled, I don't want to make things too ugly. Why not? This house will be yours sooner or later. Maybe we should wait for his brother and sister-in-law to get back. They'll only get in the way. Mom, Dad, this is our marital home. It's 1,808 square feet and fully paid off. The title transfer is underway and my brother will be out by the end of the month. He smashed our wedding photo. Back up everything. What if his brother refuses to sign? Don't worry, I have a way even if he refuses. They know we're decorating the place as a marital home. They could come back at any moment. What do we do? The Tang family is inspecting the house tomorrow. Change the locks. If they can't get in, they can't ruin our plan. Once the Tang family accepts this as the marital home and we get the 388,000 dowry, it'll be too late for her to object. No one else can authorize this. Who owns the house? My son lives here. The lock broke and the wedding decorators are waiting to get in. Do you have proof of ownership? My brother and I have the same last name. I'll take responsibility if anything happens. Call the police right now. The home is registered solely in your name. Preserve evidence of the unauthorized lock change, damaged property, and forged documents. File a report first. We'll contact everyone involved to verify what happened. The locksmith wasn't approved by property management. We'll provide a written statement and cooperate with the investigation. Ownership hasn't changed. The priority now is backing up the surveillance footage and documenting the damage. Protect the Tang family's dowry. We can't let Zhou Kai get the money. So we're not just waiting for their scam to work? Right. You're keeping the money safe while making sure all the evidence comes out at once. Stop! You can't leave old things in a newlywed home. The police report, property records, and surveillance footage are all saved. Everything they've done will have consequences. From now on, this will be the young couple's home. The transfer is underway. A few days' delay doesn't matter between brothers. If it hasn't been transferred, it doesn't count. Okay! My brother and sister-in-law already agreed to give it to me. Here's the agreement. Why wasn't it notarized? We're all family. Notarizing it would hurt everyone's feelings. Feelings don't replace legal ownership. At the wedding, his brother and sister-in-law must personally confirm the transfer. Then every cent of the 388,000 dowry will be delivered. That's not my signature. Mine either. Pull up last night's surveillance footage. Make it look convincing. We'll say your brother signed it himself. What about his wife's signature? Copy this one. Outsiders can't tell whose fingerprint it is anyway. This is clearly a forged agreement used to scam a 388,000 yuan dowry. Once we get it, I'll pay off my online loans first. Use 100 grand to make the wedding look impressive. Then buy a used luxury car. Your brother can figure out the rest of the debt. Calling the police now would prove the signatures were forged, but the Tang family still doesn't know the 388,000 will be used to pay his debts. What do you want to do? Protect the money first, then expose the scam in front of both families. Otherwise, they'll always say we deliberately ruined Zhou Kai's marriage. I'll follow your lead. What online loans were you talking about? Nothing. We were saying his brother once went into debt doing business. This house isn't mortgaged too, is it? No. At the wedding, my brother will personally hand you the keys in front of everyone. I only trust the deed and what he says to my face. Zhou Kai doesn't owe 230,000. He owes 470,000. Personal loans, credit cards, and online loans add up to 470,000. How could he owe that much? Livestream tips, game purchases, designer clothes, and a rented sports car. It costs 3,000 a day, and he borrowed money just to rent it for one photo. After I get married, my brother will hand Zhengyuan Logistics over to me. The 388,000 isn't a dowry. It's seed money for us to get rich together. Do you really own half the company? I'm his only brother. Who else would he give it to? He didn't just use our house in his lies. He used your company too. I won't let him live off my name ever again. Isn't this Zhouzheng's home? He already gave it to his brother. The deed? Why would brothers need to see a deed? How much do you actually owe? I'll take care of everything after the wedding. With whose money? The wedding is still happening and we're moving it up. They moved the wedding up 3 days. They're afraid we'll have time to prepare. We have enough evidence, but we need to protect the Tang family's money first. Who is this? Ma'am, I'm the real owner of that marital home. You're Joe Kai's sister-in-law? Please don't transfer any money tomorrow. You can bring the dowry, but keep the key and don't hand Joe Kai any money. Why should I believe you? You don't have to. But don't give your retirement savings to anyone before seeing the real deed. At the wedding, I'll show you the ownership records, forged agreement, and debt evidence. If there's a problem, why not expose it now? If we do, they'll say we deliberately backed out of the marriage. Both families will be there tomorrow, and we can settle what's true face to face. The property records, police report, property management records, surveillance backup, and debt files are all here. Prepare proof of ownership, the company bylaws, and proof that Joe Kai has never worked for the company. Wait for my signal at the wedding. Understood, Mr. Zhou. If your brother turns on you tomorrow, kneel in public. I'll fake another episode. Everyone will call him ungrateful, and he won't dare ruin your wedding in front of them. Mom, I'll hold on to that for you. Let's go to the hotel. I have the keys. Today is supposed to be a happy day. Say one thing you shouldn't, and you'll answer to me. Once you're on stage, give this key to your brother. Didn't you already change the locks on us? Stop talking and do it. I heard Joe Kai has a 1,808 square foot condo and will take over his brother's logistics company. Why is that man dressed so poorly? His company failed long ago. He's just a warehouse loader now. What nice clothes could he possibly have? Please welcome the groom's brother and sister-in-law to the stage to present the newlyweds with the keys to their marital home. Get up there. An older brother is like a father. Today, the groom's brother and sister-in-law are giving the couple a 1,808 square foot condo. Please say a few words. Say what Mom taught you. What did you tell me to say? Say the house belongs to them now. I did prepare a gift today, but I'm not handing over keys, I'm handing over the deed. Didn't you say the house had already been given to Joe Kai? It was never given to him. Don't joke around. The gift agreement was signed and even has fingerprints. The signatures are fake. Nonsense, you signed it yourselves. Play the video. Make it look real so no one notices. Outsiders can't tell whose fingerprint it is anyway. They made the agreement themselves. Isn't that marriage fraud? You tried to scam me with fake signatures. I just wanted to get through the wedding first. Hold on. There's also the matter of how you plan to spend the dowry. $388,000. First, use $230,000 to pay off the online loans. Then buy a used luxury car. Your brother can cover the rest of the debt. You said your online debt wasn't much? Right, not much at all. Personal loans, credit cards, and online loans, $470,000 in total. $470,000? I went into debt for Zixi. I rented cars, bought clothes, and gave gifts because I was afraid she'd look down on me. Wanting a house and car was my vanity, but I never told you to steal your sister-in-law's house or use my mother's retirement savings to pay your debts. My brother has money. If he helps me, none of this is a problem. The wedding is off. Take the dowry away. Joke, what are you doing? Put it down. Once the dowry comes through the door, it belongs to the Zhou family. No one is taking it away. The invitations are out and the banquet is set. You can't just call off the wedding. Stop him. This money is my daughter's safety net, not your debt payment. That slap was for lying to me. This one is for going after my mother's retirement savings. The wedding is off. You're only leaving because I don't have a house or money, aren't you? Being poor isn't scary. Having no ability and pretending someone else's life is yours, that's what's scary. Happy now? The wedding is ruined and it's all your fault. Did I forge the agreement? Did I take out the loans? Did I try to steal the dowry? Enough! You said my brother wouldn't dare turn on us. You told me to change the locks, forge the agreement, and get the dowry first. You owe $470,000 and now you're blaming all of it on me. Would I have moved up the wedding if you hadn't promised we could take the house? Mr. Zhou, I brought the ownership documents, public filings, bylaws, and personnel records you requested. What did you call him? Mr. Zhou, founder and controlling owner of Zhengyuan Logistics. Impossible, he was hauling boxes in the warehouse. You've been lying to us this whole time. I never said the company wasn't mine. I only told you I had no money. If you're this rich, why didn't you tell us sooner? Because I wanted to know whether you'd still see me as your son and brother when I had nothing. When you couldn't get the car, you went after the house. When you couldn't get the house, you tried to scam the Tang family's dowry. You didn't come to see family. You came to loot my home. I'm sorry. Pay off the $470,000 for me and I promise I'll change. You said that after losing money on a business 3 years ago and after your credit card debt 2 years ago. I've heard one last time far too many times. Dad told you to take care of me before he died. Dad told me to care for you, not live your life for you, and certainly not sacrifice my wife's home to feed your greed. Fine, don't pay his debt, but at least let your brother live in the house. He won't be living there. Your luggage is already on its way back to our hometown. You can't move it. Those things already entered the Zhou family home. The wedding is off, so of course we're taking them back. You even tried to steal the house and now you want the appliances too? I'm sorry. At first, I truly thought the house was meant for Joe Kai. Later, even though I knew you objected, I chose to believe his lies because the wedding was so close. Stopping in time is better than continuing to lie to yourself. Let's take a new one. The old photo shows a version of me who still didn't know how to protect his own home. Starting next month, you'll receive $3,000 a month. I'll pay all reasonable medical expenses directly to the hospital. You're this rich and you'll only give your own mother $3,000? You raised me, so I'll support you. But you raised 2 sons. You can't make me responsible for my brother's entire life too. Are you cutting ties with us? I'm not cutting ties. I'm ending the endless demands and refusing to be used anymore. What about my debt? Get a job and pay it yourself. The warehouse needs loaders. Earn an honest living with your own hands. It's more respectable than what you're doing now. Can I still visit you? Call first. I'll visit you too, but this home is no longer a place you can enter or take from whenever you want. Good morning, Mr. Joe. Your brother went looking for work. I don't know if he can handle the hardship. Then he'll learn to. Do you have enough medicine? Send me the bill if you need anything. We finally don't have to hide any of this. I used to keep giving in because I was afraid of losing my family. And now? Now I know a real home isn't a place where anyone can come and take whatever they want. What else is it? It has boundaries, respect, and the person I love most. Cho-jung, you'll pay for this. The video has only been up for 5 hours, and it's already passed 3 million views. The company's account is flooded with hate. His own brother only owes $470,000. One of his cars could cover that. He won't even help, and his own mother is already 60. He only gives her $3,000 a month. The richer they are, the more heartless they get. If that's what the owner is like, how good could his company possibly be? 2 clients have already suspended their contracts, and drivers' families are being harassed through private messages. He only interviewed at the warehouse yesterday, and today he's claiming he was forced to haul bricks to pay his debts. Joe Kai will make up anything. Send the complete wedding video to our attorney immediately. Preserve all evidence first. Should the company issue a statement now? If we don't respond, the attacks will only get worse. Issue 1, but don't argue with him. State 3 facts. The property gift agreement appears forged, the Tang family's dowry was never delivered, and Joe Kai has never worked for Zhongyuan Logistics. Tonight at 8, my mother will tell everyone how my brother got rich and stopped recognizing his own mother. Cry harder tonight. The sadder you look, the more tips we'll get. Everyone look closely. My brother is worth tens of millions. How much does he give his own mother each month? Just $3,000. What can $3,000 buy? This is his own mother. She worked her whole life to raise him, and now he gives her $3,000 to get rid of her. Tell everyone whether she deliberately humiliated us at the wedding. Do you want me to pay off my debt or not? Stick to the script. Jo-jing was always such a responsible child. Raising both boys alone wasn't easy. Don't praise the older son. Say he's ungrateful. Get to the point. He's rich now. He only gives me $3,000 and he refuses to help his younger brother with his debt. Mom, I'm useless. I dragged you into this and got you thrown out at your age. He knows exactly who owns the house, yet in front of 200,000 viewers, he still won't tell the truth. Mom has never lacked money for treatment. I've always paid the hospital directly for her medicine and tests. Joe Kai said if you apologize online, people will stop attacking you. Apologize for what? Pay off his debt and give him a manager position. Then this will all go away. Mom, you didn't come here to reason with me. You came to collect protection money for him. Joe Jeng, bring 500,000 by 3 tomorrow afternoon. Not 1 cent less. If you don't come to the next live stream, I'll show everyone how ungrateful the owner of Zhongyuan Logistics really is. My demands are simple. Pay all 470,000 of my debt, add 30,000 for living expenses to make 500,000, make me vice president of Zhongyuan Logistics at 500,000 a year, and lend me my sister-in-law's house for 6 months of live streams to prove we've reconciled. We pay your debt, give you a job, and lend you the house. Joe Kai, what are you contributing? My forgiveness. Who wrote this for you? I'm Gao Wei, operations director at Farstar Media. Mr. Zhou, your brother gained 400,000 followers in 1 day. His account has tremendous commercial value. How much is 1 round of my mother's tears worth? This is family emotion content. If you cooperate, the traffic will make money for everyone. Do you understand now? If you don't sign, the public will keep seeking justice for me. You know better than I do how much your company loses each day. Are you scared now? My company doesn't buy family affection, and it doesn't pay hush money. Jojing, do you really have to drive your brother to his death? Delete every employee's leaked information by midnight. Otherwise, I won't be the one who should be afraid. Joe Kai contacted this company before the wedding. He said that even if the wedding failed, he could make money by exposing family drama. He isn't unable to stop. He's afraid to stop. Without more conflict, he'll owe 200,000 in penalties. I was vain too, and I almost helped him take your house. Consider these files my testimony to make things right. The old woman performs well on live streams. Make her kneel next time. She does whatever I say. If it gets my brother to show up, what's a couple of bows? We have the contract, chats, and recordings. From the start, they turned this family into a business. The 2 live streams brought in 160,000. After the platform and media company took their cuts, Joe Kai received less than 30,000. Then where's the money? He keeps saying he'll repay his debt. Where did the money go? Where did it go? If we release this evidence now, Isn't it enough to silence him?
Not yet.
They'll say the contract was just a business arrangement and that the spending was normal operating expense. Then don't explain it for him. Make Joe Kai explain it himself in front of everyone. He insisted on building this stage, so we'll help him perform the final act. I don't want anything else. I just want my own brother to give me a way to survive. Mr. Zhou, your brother was willing to work in a warehouse after going into debt. He swallowed his pride. Why won't you give him one chance? He interviewed for 17 minutes and didn't even finish the application. Turn on my microphone. Mom, please beg him for me. I don't want debt collectors to drive me to my death. Zhouzheng, I'm begging you one last time. Please save your brother. 470,000 can save your brother. Sign the settlement and this family can reunite today. Mr. Zhou, will you sign or not? Does everyone see this? This is my own brother. He'd rather watch me die than take 500,000 from his fortune of tens of millions. Stop. You're not staff. Who gave you permission to touch the equipment? Your company disclosed our employees' information without consent and continued spreading false claims. All relevant evidence has been preserved. Mom, if you kneel today, is it for yourself or to grow Joe Kai's account? Stop trying to turn my mother against me. Whether I'm doing that isn't for us to decide. Everyone can judge after they hear this. Farstar Media takes 70%. If monthly revenue doesn't reach 500,000, Joe Kai owes a 200,000 penalty. You keep calling this family mediation, but from the beginning, it was a business that traded family bonds for money. Turn it off right now. Who told you to play that? Why are you panicking? Weren't you the one who said the public deserved the truth? So he hired actors from the wedding onward, and even used his own mother to make money by playing the victim. That's disgusting. It's fake. Anyone can forge chat records, don't believe him. You say chats can be forged, what about your own voice? Keep using the old woman angle. Every time she cries, we gain at least 100,000 followers. She's useless otherwise, this is all she's worth. Once she cries and kneels, my brother has to pay up. Use the tips to repay the debt first. What's the rush? Rent a luxury car first to build up the image. My brother can pay the debt. Joe Kai, did you just say this is all I'm worth? Mom, they edited that. Don't believe it. Just cry and kneel first. I'll explain after the live stream. You still want me to kneel? You want me to kneel in front of hundreds of thousands of people? Is it to save a life or to help you hit 500,000 in revenue? I'm your son. If you don't help me, who will? Shusheng is my son too. The house isn't Joe Kai's. I personally watched him forge that property gift agreement. Mom, shut up! He wanted to use the wedding dowry to pay his debt. My older son never threw me out. I changed their locks and smashed their wedding photo. I favored my younger son for 30 years. Again and again, I defended him and forced his brother to give in. Only today did I realize that to him, his brother and I are both just things he can turn into money. Turning it off won't help now. Recordings of the live stream are everywhere. You'll never delete them all. These are internal company materials. I'll take them back and handle this. You can't take them. All evidence involving defamation, leaked personal information, and contract fraud has been submitted. Await the investigation. Why did you sabotage me? Another half hour and the live stream would have reached 500,000 in revenue. Even now, money is still the only thing on your mind. Without money, the collectors will come after me. What if I can't pay? Do you really want to watch me go to prison? You borrowed the money and you told the lies. Pay what you owe and admit what you did. Stop forcing everyone else to clean up your mess. Zhouzheng, the media company, tricked me too. Pay my penalty and I'll delete the account and never stream again. The media company didn't make those videos for you and it didn't put those lies in your mouth. Dad told you to take care of me. Did you forget? He told you before he died. When you put Dad's photo in your live stream to play the victim, did you think about him? Old Chen, resume the shipments we paused. Follow the original schedule. The police accepted our report regarding leaked employee information and malicious rumors. Farstar Media's account has also been banned. What about Joe Kai? His live stream earnings are frozen. Between the media company penalty and his original online loans, he won't get out of paying a single cent. Mom, open the door. Please talk to my brother for me. I have no other options. Help me one last time. This time you speak for yourself. Farstar Media is under investigation for organizing the spread of false information. Joe Kai is liable for the leaked information, reputational harm, and actual damages. I have no money. Pay it back little by little, however much you owe. Can't the company give me a position? Genuine Logistics doesn't hire people because they're related to the owner. Apply on your own and follow the same process as everyone else. You really expect me to start at the bottom? You've never even done an entry-level job seriously. Mom, I knew you wouldn't truly abandon me. This is what's left of the money you've given me over the years, 86,000. I always planned to leave it to your brother, but now I'm giving it back to you. That was my support money for you. I won't take it back. Fine, then I'll keep it for retirement. From now on, I won't pay another cent toward Joe Kai's debts. Mom, I'm your own son. Exactly. Because you're my son, I can't keep raising you to be someone who only knows how to hold out his hand. You're not calling him back? Someone who truly wants to change pays the first installment before making the first call to beg for help. We don't have to protect this home from our own family anymore. The door is still here. From now on, it only opens for people who respect this home.